Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 12 of the OSRS Road to 100 mil Mobile Only. At the end of the last episode, I was working on some wood cutting. As you can see there, I got to level 55, which is one of the requirements for Lunar Diplomacy. I'm working on getting that Lunar Diplomacy quest done, so now I guess I am headed to get some mining life in. Motherlode Mine, my least favorite place on the planet. I do need 60 mining to be able to do Lunar Diplomacy. It's also going to be a level away from using a dragon pickaxe. I don't plan on making a ton of money off of mining during this Road to 100 mil, but I don't think this will get me my coal bag quite yet. So at the same time, I would like to come back for the coal bag here and end up making some more money at Blast Furnace. So I might end up buying a dragon pick and using it. For now, I'm going to 60 mining though. I'm not actually going to grab that extra level just quite yet. Alright, that should be 60 mining coming in hot. I can now go to the mining guild. I don't really need those superior mining gloves from the mining guild, nor do I really need to grind out, like power mine some levels. And I don't really think I'll get to a high enough mining level that amethyst will be a thing, so that's not really going to be a thing during the road to 100 mil here, but it is kind of an interesting unlock. I'm going to finish up this Envy and then go grab whatever ores I get. I think the only level that I need at this point to be able to do Lunar Diplomacy is the magic level. I think I need 65 mage, whatever mage I need. I'm going to go for some house tabs to get that magic level, keep making some profit out of it. So first I got to go buy some runes, and then I'll see you at the house. Teletabs aren't the fastest magic XP, but it is really nice to be making money while training magic rather than spending money while training magic. This will definitely get me to 65 mage, and then I can go ahead and do Lunar Diplomacy. It's possible that I'll be doing more tabs when I'm done with this, but first, let's get these ones done. 6,000 teletabs is a lot. This is definitely going to be a bit of a slow venture, but I appreciate the little bit of AFK side to this too. It makes it a little bit easier to grind out while working on some other things. So I will see you in about 6,000 teletabs. Here is 65 magic coming in hot. This is, like I've said, the requirement for Lunar Diplomacy, and I believe this is the last requirement that I need for Lunar Diplomacy, other than a couple of quests, but we're going to get all those quests done in a row. In terms of level requirements, should be good to go here. Now, before doing Lunar Diplomacy though, and all the other quests, let's head to the GE. I don't know where I'm going. Head to the GE and sell some of these tabs. I do want to use Lunar Diplomacy, or I should say the Lunar Spellbook, to make some decent cash too, but I don't really have high enough level for a lot of the Lunar spells I'm going to want to use, so I'm probably going to be coming back to more teletabs like I said before. Maybe go for some teletabs that, if I upgrade to house tabs, I'd make more money from them. But maybe just sticking to decent XP tabs and just being okay with making any profit while getting some mage training. These will take a little bit to sell, but overall, I don't need the money this instant, so it's okay to just let them sit there. Making a little bit extra profit doesn't kill me, since I'm trying to get to 100 mil. First quest on the list was Jungle Potion. This is a pretty quick quest. No problem. I do need to do Shiloh Village next, though. That's going to be a little bit longer. Alright, this is going to be Shiloh Village complete. I swear I've done this quest like 5 or 6 times total in my life, and I still have absolutely no idea what goes on. Apparently, I don't pay much attention while I'm getting it done. Shiloh Village is good to unlock. There's a handful of reasons why I would want to get this quest done sooner than later, but clearly the immediate reason is so that I can now go do some Lunar Diplomacy. So, guess it's time to get that quest done. Alright, now I am off to Dreamland, getting close to being done with Lunar Diplomacy here. I remember the very first time I did Lunar Diplomacy way back when. It took me long. It took me forever. I don't even have a good hour estimate on it. It was like the worst quest. It's definitely on the longer side of quests, but this is one of my, I think one of the more interesting quests. I don't want to say favorite quests, I guess, but it's up there. In terms of, like, Shiloh Village, I was saying I don't remember a thing about it. Lunar Diplomacy, I feel the opposite. I remember a lot of it. These little tests and whatnot, the overall setup for the quest, I find remotely interesting, but mostly I just like unlocking the Lunar Spellbook. This is a very intense battle I have to have with me. Almost done here. This is the end of the Lunar Diplomacy quest, though. This is going to get me my Lunar Spellbook, and going to force me to go work on some more magic levels, because all the spells that I want to use in the spellbook, like I said, I don't actually have high enough mage for it. But it's nice to get the spellbook out of the way. And there is the actual quest done. 2 quest points, 5k mage, and runecrafting XP. Actually, yeah, there we go. 20 runecrafting. I was going to say, I have pretty low runecrafting. 5k XP is kind of nice. Also, the Lunar Spellbook, which I don't actually need to use for some of the training I am about to do. But it is nice to finally unlock some spellbook action. That's right, I need to pray at the altar, not talk to her to switch the spellbook. My bad, messed that up. There we go, nice to unlock some spells. First, I need to get some training going though, and that is going to require buying some runes. OSRS Mobile. Because you don't have to stay inside all day. A message brought to you by the Ed Boys. How's it going today, everybody?
First today, we're going to need the thumbnail,
Okay. What do you need me to do?
here, and the microphone out of the way.
Okay.
But now, act like you're holding the staff like a wizard.
You good?
Yep,
Got it?
we got it.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, quarantining hasn't helped with having a film crew and being able to set up and really get anything done around here. We had to go through some measures with like social distancing and getting everybody, I don't know, set up for a,
Change that much, never really that close. Never even on camera.
Why would you say that? Let's just talk about some clips. So I may have done some teletabs for XP up to this point with Magic and making some money, and I did say that I was going to do that again. I do plan on doing that again, but for now I am changing up what I'm doing. I'm getting some runes to go do the Mage Training Arena. Reasonable place to train Mage, right? Mage Training Arena. I'm going to go try to unlock my Bones to Peaches. I'm not a huge fan of Mage Training Arena, but I gotta say, pretty much every road to 100 mil that I've done, I end up heading over here, so maybe I am a big fan of the Mage Training Arena. We'll start with Telekinetic Room. This one is probably the easiest, simplest one. Not really AFK, but less, or I should say least click intensive. This ought to be fun. I hope you all enjoy sitting around watching this. Here is my final puzzle for the Telekinetic Room. Again, this is the lowest effort one, so I don't mind getting this one out of the way. This is, I guess, my favorite room. I don't like any of them that much, so it's weird to call it my favorite room. That's why I hesitated with Lunar Diplomacy earlier. I'm not a huge fan of questing, so I was going to be like, yeah, it's one of my favorite quests, but at the same time, favorite quests. Disgusting. I got to head to the High Alch room now, so I'm going to go get some Alch runes and try to get room number 2 complete. Alright, this is going to be the end of the Alch room. I gotta say, I think the Alch room is my least favorite in here. I don't know why. I think the cupboards changing up just makes it a little less brain dead than the other 3 rooms, so in some ways I complain that this is a boring thing to do, and that's mostly because it's not very engaging, but at the same time, the most engaging room I would say is my least favorite, so I don't know. Maybe I just like complaining about the Mage Training Arena. Next, I am headed to the Graveyard. I'm telling you, Graveyard room, this is nice. This is as brain dead as it gets. This is also a room that will be a lot faster if I already had Bones to Peaches, though clearly still working on that Bones to Peaches process. So being able to do more Mage Training Arena afterward will be upgraded a little, but mainly Bones to Peaches is a diary task and can be kind of convenient when it comes to some PVM content like certain Slayer tasks and even some bossing like Arma. Having Bones to Peaches is very convenient. Here comes the end of the Graveyard room. This is going to be 3 out of 4 rooms done, and then I just got to go get however many enchantment points, which after the enchantment room got updated, it's probably the fastest one, so it's kind of nice to save it for last. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go grab some new runes, and I'll meet you in the enchantment room. Again, now that you don't have to just hop worlds and hope that you find some dragon stones, you can just enchant from any of the piles, and preferably try to enchant mostly the bonus shape when you get a chance. First of all, I think that's a more reasonable mechanic for this room rather than only having the Dragonstones be a viable option, but also it makes it for less battling with bots, which is way, way less annoying. So this room will be pretty quick, and then I'll have my Bones to Peaches. Here comes the last little bit of enchantment points, and then I can run upstairs and purchase Bones to Peaches. This is a good unlock to get out of the way. I feel like a lot of people dread doing their Bones to Peaches. A lot of people even skip it, though getting the diary task done in the long run is very helpful. But again, having Bones to Peaches as a spell can be kind of nice. In this case, I could just go buy the tabs, but now I could also make the tabs. Hint, hint. I look into that for how much profit an hour it is and what I need to do to upgrade my house, but first, let's go ahead and actually purchase the reward. This is nice. This is nice to get. This is a good unlock. It would be convenient if I could immediately make some money off it after spending all that time getting it, but now I don't have to do it again. It's permanently unlocked. This is a big thumbs up from me. Now that I am done with the Bones to Peaches life, it is time to do it again. I think I'm actually going to make some money since I spent all that time here, and now it's going to be a little bit faster with Bones to Peaches, only in that graveyard room, but I'm going to go through all the rooms again and try to get some infinity boots. I won't put you guys through all that, though. We can skip right through that right now. Now, wasn't that easy? Infinity boots are complete. That's enough points to go buy them. I think they're under $1 mil right now, so they're not as good money as they used to be. I think when I did the Road to 100 mil giveaway, it was like 2 mil for a pair of boots. So it used to be a lot better. Wow. Up and down the stairs. It's still nice to make some money while doing magic, just like I said with teletabs, and it's nice to change it up instead of only doing teletabs. Thing is, teletabs are a lot more AFK, a lot more enjoyable in all ways, so I would rather go do that. But at least I got some boots, and look, they're just under 1 mil. It's pretty much a mil profit. I could save them for some magic training, but that doesn't really matter at the moment. I'm going to sell them, make some money off them, and then move on to, I don't know, more magic, I guess. Alright, I got a couple of things to sell here. First of all, the ores from Motherlode Mine. I did do some wood cutting between episodes. I started the episode with 55, but logs are pretty cheap, so I'll just hold on to them, I guess, for like fire-making gains or fletching gains. Also, we got these infinity boots, which aren't selling right away, but we can lower the price a little, I guess. It's not a huge deal if they sell for exactly $1 mil, I guess, or even like 950k is still profit from getting some Mage XP. I'm mostly just trying to get a higher magic level and do some different money makers. So it's nice to branch out from teletabs, get the Bones to Peaches done, the Infinity Boots done, a lot of magic XP, and I'll probably be heading back to teletabs. But for now, I think we're going to go check on the Minnow life. And here we are at Minnow life. As you can see, a little over 40,000 minnows. Doing pretty solid so far. That'd be about 1,000 sharks. I'm wondering exactly how many I want to go for. I'm thinking making more than like 1 or 2 mil would be nice, but at the same time I don't want to be here forever, which is probably a bad statement for how good of a moneymaker this is. It's one of the better fishing moneymakers, but overall fishing's not a great moneymaker. Just getting a few mil here is not too bad. I think maybe 100,000 minnows is the way to go. Get that nice clean white stack and then get 2.5k sharks. See how much they sell for at the time I finish it up. But this will be another kind of in-between episode and on-the-side project that might be done by the end of next episode, maybe right in the middle of it, something like that. Overall, this is going to wrap up this episode, though, everybody. I did kind of want to see the 10 mil cash stack at the end of this episode, which I was getting pretty close there after the Infinity Boots were sitting there to sell. But next episode is going to be a little more focused on not only finishing up that 10 mil cash stack, but trying to maybe like nearly double it even. Just crank out some cash, no quests on the list for the next episode. Just going to run through a couple of moneymakers hardcore. And clearly that's the goal of the whole series, to make money, but there's also some requirements in terms of unlocking decent moneymakers. So next episode I won't be focused on like any gains outside of just some thick cash, maybe try to double up the progress I've made so far. Something along those lines. That's wrapping up this episode, though, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping in to episode 12 of the Road to 100 Mil Mobile Only. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.
You have any spoilers you want to give to the audience for next episode?
No.